A top 10 road win for the UNI football team. It sends the Panthers full speed ahead towards the playoffs. Today, we hear from Coach Farley on how the Panthers continue to drive forward. We tell you why Taylor Hedges is so solid in the back row. We preview the UNI wrestling season and recap the cross-country conference championships. And we look at UNI running back Tyler Hoosman.